And this is our good friend Arpit, one of
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm going to talk about a project called Digital Study Hall and Digital Green, and it's going to be 11:15 in the demo room. So what is this about? This is basically, think of the equivalent of YouTube plus Netflix plus Kazaa for poor kids and for poor people, for poor farmers. The basic idea is that we record community videos. It's done by common people. We recruit the best teachers. We recruit farm agricultural experts. And this is recorded sort of at a grassroots level. We record that, put it in sort of like a distributed database. And the distributed database works sort of like Kazaa, except they talk with each other not via the internet that you know of, but they start to actually swap DVDs with each other. So we collect all that stuff, and our ambition is really to build a database of everything. All the K-12 lessons, in all subjects, in all the grades, covering all the languages, and we do other projects as well for agriculture and for health. Once we collect this in the distributed database, the way we eventually distribute this is to produce movie DVDs that gets shown in villages on TVs and DVD players. So it's cheap equipment, it's very durable equipment. And this is not kind of pie in the blue sky daydreaming. This is real, this is running. We are running in 3 cities. We have 50 pilot schools. And if you're interested in hearing about it, come see us at 11:15 in the demo room.
I'm going to talk about a product called VFOS, which is microfinance. It's just for the microfinance industry, built entirely using open source product. We built it for Grameen Foundation. If anybody is has heard of microfinance, they would have definitely heard of the Grameen Foundation. So we built it up for them, and we already have about, I think, 3 or 4 customers, which are basically banks, microfinance institutions in the say villages. There's one in Kanakpura who we have actually deployed it at. And now it's open source. It's the code is open source. It's on source code. It's a project on source code, and we're inviting developers, the whole community to come and contribute to the next versions of the product.
Yeah. I'm from a company called Motvit. I'll be talking about camera phones and the impact camera phones have created day-to-day lives of everyone. And after that, I'll be giving a demo of a product which involves camera phones, YouTube, and Skype.
The title of my talk is Deploying Rails Applications. It's less about how you scale Rails and more about the choices that you have as far as the Rails deployment stack is concerned, hosting choices, and what are the issues that you need to consider when you're actually deploying a Rails application.
It's 3:30 to 4 at Initiative.
Prabhash Shankar from the Knowledge Foundation. Going to be talking about how to author a book entirely on a wiki. There is a book that's currently under writing by about 75 authors from about 8 different countries. And the book is about unconferences, exactly the event that we are attending.
I'm from MCheck, and I'm going to talk about mobile commerce. And like someone was saying, whether we're going to give broadband free, this by definition is not free.
Oh man.
And that's how the entire ecosystem works. All we hope to do with this is to ensure that when you think of paying for something, you're able to pay. With your phones always
2:30 in mobile.
Yeah. And we are not an experimental or a demo system. We are currently live in Delhi for customers.
So could we have a death match with you and the FOSS guy?
You try.
I work at Microsoft Research India. I want to give a little talk today looking at mobile banking and lessons from around the world. So we're going to talk a little bit about how the Philippines and Kenya have done it, and kind of share some of our thoughts in terms of which direction the industry is going. And then finally, what that might mean for the online space here in India and startups.
I'm taking a session on
Who are you?
in Karnataka.
Who are you?
My name is Kiran Janmagada. I work in the e-governance sector. The government of Karnataka is one of my clients. So what I'm going to be doing is not a talk, it's going to be a discussion. And it's currently subjective to the people who are supposed to know something about the topic turning up, which we do not know at this point. This is confirmed that they will be here. Okay, it's at 4 o'clock or 4:30 in the society room.
E-governance?
E-governance in Karnataka.
4:30 to 5:15.
It's not very long.
I'm Pradeep from the company called Map Unity. One of my colleagues, Ashwin, is going to talk at around 2:45 in the society room on how to use geography for development. Since he's not here,
How to use what?
Geography for development. Anyway, if you feel like it, be there at 2.
From Ziva Software, we have a company right there in Invest Hostel. The company is about mobile search, and we'll be talking about that at 2:45 p.m.
I'm Sayed here. I'm from the Knowledge Foundation. We'll be talking about what Knowledge Foundation is all about and the various initiatives taken by Knowledge Foundation, which you as technologists can take an advantage of. Thank you.
Raja, and I'm going to talk about supply chain collisions and its impact on business planning. It's going to be a great tip for all the entrepreneurs, and I hope you can take a few tips out of my talk. It's going to be a brief talk, but I hope to deliver some value in my talk. I'll pick the slot.
Let's say you need internet slot. Take it as.
Hi, welcome to you all. Have a nice time. So I represent NSR Cell here, and we do have, as you all may be aware, incubation facility. Right now there are 3 incubators. We are looking forward to have 5 more incubators in the near future. And as you all know, we have been incubating and more than 11 people have gone out and 8 are doing very well in the last 5 years. I'm sure many more incubators will be there here who would like to visit us. You're welcome during the working days, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5. Friend Krish is there, and Rob is there. Sometimes I am there. So anytime you're all welcome, and you can visit nsrcl.org in case you want to have more detail. Thanks.
Everyone, I'm Ritesh. I represent a small social networking startup, Sampark, and we'll be talking on how social networks are going to go in the 3.0 era. Something on the lines of how it's going to go after the 2.0. It's
we also need a few volunteers.
Many more people.
I have a list of jobs that requires someone to take them up. So the first thing is, we just went through a list of all the sessions. Now the thing is, somebody has to write this down and put it online, because in the middle of the day, you're not going to remember which session is going on where. And we're going to have a lot of confusion, people running out to see the board. So instead of that, let's put it online, where you can go to the wiki and see. Now we already have a template up on the wiki, but we need someone to take responsibility for maintenance.
What we will do is we'll put the schedule on a search site, so you can send an SMS to that, and if you have certain somebody's name or some top title that you know, or the company name, then you can look it up.
Or can't you send out an SMS every time a session is discussed? Make life a lot more easier. Active! You can do this! Come on! Active can do this!
So we can do that, but you'll have
Okay,
a
you've got
subscription-based model.
competition.